What authority or special rights does anyone have to save the criminals who killed our loved ones? Would he show the same mercy to a murderer who took the life of someone in his own family? And what if this person is the very face of the government entrusted to protect us? President Biden is making a controversial move that has left many Americans divided, commuting the sentences of nearly all federal death row inmates. This decision, announced Monday by the White House, comes less than 2 weeks after Biden oversaw the largest single-day grant of clemency in U.S. history. Out of 40 inmates currently on federal death row, 37 will now have their death sentences replaced with life imprisonment, without the possibility of parole, according to deathpenaltyinfo.org. The remaining 3, individuals responsible for some of the most infamous and horrific mass murders in recent memory, are notably excluded from clemency. Those spared include individuals convicted of some of the most chilling crimes imaginable. Among the victims of these 37 men were children, law enforcement officers, and even fellow inmates. Their heinous acts have left families shattered and communities scarred forever. 3 notorious individuals: Robert Bowers, who massacred 11 people at the Tree of Life synagogue in 2018; Dylann Roof, the white supremacist who slaughtered 9 black parishioners in Charleston's Emmanuel AME Church in 2015; and Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, who carried out the 2013 Boston Marathon bombing that killed 3 and injured hundreds. These men will still face the death penalty. The president, who has publicly supported the death penalty only for cases of terrorism and hate-motivated mass murder, defended his decision. The White House statement explained that this sweeping clemency would prevent the incoming administration from, quote, carrying out execution sentences that would not be imposed under current policy and practice. Biden's moratorium on federal executions, implemented in 2021, marked a shift away from the Trump administration's record-setting pace of federal executions. However, this latest move has reignited heated debates over justice, mercy, and accountability. Among those whose sentences have been commuted are Barnett, who carjacked and murdered a man and his ex-girlfriend; Brandon Basham and Shadrach Fulks, who kidnapped and killed a woman after escaping from prison; and Anthony Battle, who killed a prison guard. The list also includes murderers who carried out deadly bank robberies, gang-related killings, and brutal murders of witnesses, law enforcement officers, and even children. This decision has drawn sharp criticism from those who see it as a betrayal of justice. How can we call this justice for the victims? One critic questioned. How do the families of these victims find peace, knowing the people who destroyed their lives will never face the ultimate penalty for their crimes? Politicians, it seems, will go to any lengths to advance their agendas, often disregarding justice and the voices of those most affected. Bryan Stevenson, founder of the Equal Justice Initiative, called the decision, quote, a courageous step that sends a powerful message about the future of the death penalty in America. Yet for many, the president's actions raise painful questions about the balance between justice and mercy. Biden himself acknowledged the anguish of victims' families, saying he grieves for their, quote,
unimaginable and irreparable loss, but he insists that allowing executions to resume under a new administration is a line he cannot cross. As the debate rages on, one truth remains: the wounds inflicted by these criminals can never truly heal. For the victims' families, every day is a reminder of the lives stolen and the justice they believe has been denied. The people are the ultimate victims of the crimes indirectly supported by these politicians who justify commuting death sentences. They call it an act of humanity. But how can there be humanity for those who committed such inhuman acts? These criminals don't deserve mercy. They chose a path of destruction and left families broken forever.